All right, welcome everybody to my take on the survival challenge. We will be starting with, as you can see, $0. Well, you probably can't see $0, but we have $0 in the bank. We have this one tractor and one trailer. Everything else we do not have. The difficulty has been set to hard. Yep, hard difficulty. Make sure everything else is turned off. Default fuel usage, normal plant growth. I tried to get the seasons to work, but I couldn't. It was acting up for some reason, so is what it is. I know a lot of other people have started doing this, but we'll see how it goes. Need to get a little bit of income. My ultimate goal is to make this place into a much nicer area. We are on no man's land. I know a lot of other people have done this, so we'll go ahead and get some logs cut up, fed into the grinder. And see what we can get. So, some things I'll time lapse for you. Some things I might jump cut because it's not too terribly fun. To sit and watch time lapses of tree cuttings and things like that, simply because it gets pretty brutal watching that in time-lapse views. So for the game, for walking around on here, I am using a controller, and then I do have I have wheels, pedals, joysticks for everything in the tractor. But yeah, very similar to how most other people are starting out, because we don't really have a choice, right? The whole purpose behind this is starting out with nothing, see what we can make into. I am going to start by just kind of clearing the area, make it a little bit more useful for us. I, again, do understand how this can be. I do plan on having some cattle, get some decent sources of daily income coming in. So we'll see how that all goes. But not using any other type of things like that. Everything I have outside of horseplay is available on modhub. And I've done that just because I know a lot of people may watch on console, or they may not feel comfortable going to the external mod sites, which totally understandable. This is actually a really good feeder. Takes things in pretty well. I think one of my first purchases I need to get is, I'm going to need a cultivator, a seeder, but I'm also going to get a, probably try and get a, some type of cheap mower, and some things along that, so that I can get as much as possible out of everything. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, welcome to the series. If there's something you think I should be doing, or something I'm doing wrong, go ahead and drop that in a comment. I'm always open to criticism, preferably constructive criticism, but you know, it is what it is. Right now I'm just trying to get this area cleaned up. Because it needs it. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? All right. Since my controller's wanting to act up. That's weird. My saw just disappeared. Well, let's see what happens. Go over to chainsaws. Apparently, somehow my saw just got sold. I already own that item. Alright, well, 1 second. I'm going to save and restart, save and reload this game, and we'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Yay! And, that was weird. I've seen weird things happen occasionally, but that was a new one. There will be no leasing in this game. So everything is a direct purchase. But I know there are several other channels out there doing this. Doing survival challenges and such like this. And, you know, yeah, that's how this map was made. That's how this map was designed for, so each their own. I'm actively trying not to copy some of the ones that I watch all the time. I do watch Chainsaw quite often. I watch Daggerwin all the time, so shout outs to them. Because they are great at what they do. So, we'll go ahead and get all this cleaned up and see what we're left with. Only problem I have with that one sometimes but, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, we'll see how it all goes. I think I might have enough for a very basic mower, but I don't think I have enough for anything else yet, so we're probably going to have to cut down several tree sets to make it worthwhile. But, step one, clean the area up. Get it looking good. So, I know this is a lot of back and forth. I try to vary what I do. Not everybody enjoys watching this, and I understand that. But this isn't something that works well for a time lapse, so it is what it is. What I will probably do is I will set everything up, and I'm going to try and bounce between some forestry initially, because that's how we make money right now. And then from there I will also go into some arables and make some more fields and do all that. So there's a little bit of a mixture throughout each video. But get this area cleaned up, get these logs out of here at least. Come on, there we go. Okay, this area is clean. So let's see. What we are able to get. We're going to need a cultivator, something cheap initially. So we can afford that, which is effectively the cheapest cultivator that I believe I have in here. Although there is actually that, which is that might be what we go for now. So just the absolute cheapest. Just a bare bones cultivator. It's not going to do much of anything for us, but hey, it is something. So we will get that. Okay. Let's see what else. See what we can do for mowers. We get one of the old school mowers. Just a chain mower. This will probably be something that's updated fairly quickly. I am a huge fan of John Deere, so we will probably be going with that. So if we get used, yeah, we'll get used because we're fairly cautious about that. So we're able to at least strip everything down. Let's see what we have about windrowers. So if I were to cut down another tree, I can probably get this. Where'd it go? Get a Deutz farm, which would work. Help windrow a little bit. Let's see. I need some type of loading wagon. So kind of figure out what we need. That one won't work. Yeah, that'll work. My tractor will definitely pull it. We'll go with the basics. Just because this way we're able to get some things set up, and that windrower was what, 2,500, so we're gonna need to go cut down the tree. And I'm just gonna grab a tree that's fairly close to here. If I can learn to not do that. Am I able to rotate this? There we go. This looks like one that'll probably work pretty well. Give it a little bit of stump room there just so that we know where it's at. And we will be replanting all of these. I'm going to do that a lot, I think. See if I'm able to push that. Me and my controller haven't totally gotten everything on the up and up yet. You know, lots of key bindings going on, so we'll make it work. And come on, there. That should work. That should hopefully make the tree fall. And of course it's going to fall the wrong way. But we'll trim it up. Probably a little bit too long to carry. That's too big for me to carry, but we can get this started for now. Getting a little bit of income off this. Hopefully I won't need to cut down too many trees. I know you're going to cut down a lot in this mode initially, which is fine. And eventually maybe we'll invest in some more forestry equipment that gets some types of, probably not like a ponce or anything like that, but get some other things in here that we can help cut down things quicker. So we'll see. But the goal right now is to hopefully make enough off this tree that I'm able to pick up that windrower. And from there, we can start really trying to clean this area up. I'm all about building more fields and expanding, but we want to make sure that we're getting as much as we can out of it, really. And this place was left pretty overgrown. So it'll take a bit to clean up, it'll take a bit to get right, but you know, that's how it goes. So, how's everyone doing? I was able to pick that one up. Awesome. That one's too big. So we'll see how it goes. Get some good views in. Get some good logging in. Pretty standard start to these type a survival map, I would think. You know, we have trees, so we'll use them to our advantage. I have not edited any of the mod prices. The mod prices are exactly as they came. And I won't edit any of the mod prices. So, what'll probably end up happening is, I know forestry can get a little, especially if you're doing it by hand, forestry can start to get a little bit wonky in time lapses and things like that. So, I'm doing this one in real time, just so y'all can see that I am doing it. And then what I will probably do is I will start to either time-lapse portion, time-lapse jump cut, and then time-lapse bringing logs back, or I will just jump cut the whole thing. If I'm talking about something, then sure, we'll be in here while we're doing it, but outside of that, I don't feel the need to hurt anybody's brains with that, because I get how it works. So, hopefully that takes in. All right. And I do believe we have enough for that windrower. And we do. Awesome. How much does it cost to add a color? Nothing. Awesome. All right. So with that, we will head into the tractor. I will see you shortly as I head up to there. Alright, as you can see, we do have a lot of different objects here that we can go ahead and grab. I am going to start with the cultivator. And of course, that's the cultivator I can't get because I messed up. So we will go ahead and sell that because that is not worth us keeping. Now let's see if I've got what, 1,700. So I'm going to need to sell a little bit more to be able to afford that cultivator. Okay, well, I wonder, what do we have in the way of seeders? I could just direct drill. I could get that John Deere that direct drills. That would definitely help. So we might do that. So instead, since we're changing plans around just a little bit, let's go ahead and grab this guy. And we will head back. Alright, let's see where that puts us. Good. Start by clearing out some of this stuff. I also do have crop destruction on. All right. Well, we've got most of this first area cut down. There are some bits I missed, but we do have a decent amount of grass here that we'll be able to silage up. Or maybe not necessarily silage up, but get set up. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to run another little tidy pass here just to help clean up everything. And then we'll go ahead and put this away for the day. And we will call this episode here. I am trying to keep the episode lengths down a bit, and then we'll pick back up in a little bit when I have some more time. We will go ahead and grab the rest of the equipment that we purchased at the store. Bring all that slowly back as we need it. And we will go from there. So until then, have a good one, everybody.